Now, in contrast, what emerges is modern scientific knowledge, something that perhaps you came across recently, maybe just yesterday or the day before in the newspaper, that physicists who are currently conducting research around the world are focusing on light particles, which came into existence right at the beginning. These particles are incredibly tiny, so small that it's almost impossible to imagine their tininess. It has been discovered that there are 3 types of fundamental particles, and from them, the universe was formed. This entire line of research is ongoing. Similarly, when Abdus Salam was awarded the Nobel Prize, he was a Qadiani scientist. He received half of the prize, shared with 1 or 2 other scientists. You might remember reading in the newspapers that this was also related to a research study, one that aimed to identify the fundamental forces in the universe: gravity, magnetic force, electromagnetic force, and so on. And what is happening now is that as research progresses, the number of these forces is gradually reducing, as if mankind is moving from multiplicity to unity, reaching a point where the entire universe, in all its diversity, seems to have originated from just 1, 2, or 3 very small fundamental elements. From there, the evolution of the universe began. This corresponds to the theory of the creation of the universe, how this universe came into existence through various stages. The Qur'an says that it began with a single word, Kun, Bisente, and with that, the universe was created. By the command of Allah, the single word Kun, the very first form that came into existence was that of light particles, extremely minute particles of light. This was the era of cold light, a light without heat, a tranquil, pure radiance that emerged from the word Kun. Keep in mind that during this phase, there was no heat or warmth. Everything was hidden within. The stage of heat would come later. In this phase of cold light, Allah created 2 conscious and distinct beings, the souls of humans, arwa-e-insaniya, which are made of light. The angels, malaika, also created from that light. Before, even these Allah created the soul of the Prophet Muhammad, as this was the earliest phase, the era of cold light when neither fire nor earth existed. From the word kun, a form of light appeared, and from that were created the souls, including the soul of Asiwi, Muhammad. If Allah created him first, there is no issue. He too is a creation, brought into existence by Allah, with the distinction of being what's created first. All human souls were then created, and from them the primordial covenant, H, was taken. The angels were also created from this same light. During this era of cold light, great explosions occurred, and fiery spheres came into being. Think of it like this: a substance that contains hidden energy, like atoms which hold vast energy. The energy is there but not manifesting. Similarly, this cold light held energy, but it was insulated. When explosions occurred, fiery spheres, like the sun, were formed. These are massive spheres of fire undergoing combustion. Their heat is unimaginable, and who knows how many such suns exist in the universe. Don't think there is only one sun. Our solar system is merely one family of planets orbiting a sun. Just as planets orbit the sun, suns too, in their clusters, orbit larger bodies or systems. The second stage of descent is this: when explosions in cold light formed fiery spheres. I intentionally use the term explosions because modern physics uses the term Big Bang theory, the idea that the universe began with a massive explosion. This Big Bang may metaphorically represent the command of Kun, the divine utterance that brought everything into existence. The magnitude of Allah's command is beyond comprehension. From this fire, Allah created a third kind of being, the jinn, made from smokeless fire. The Qur'an repeatedly says, "And we created the jinn before man from scorching fire." Surah Ar-Rahman, Surah Al-Hijr. So the second stage of creation involved the formation of the jinn from fire. The theory is that parts of the fiery spheres broke off during their rapid motion and began to orbit separately. These are the planets. These fireballs cooled down over time. The cooled planets developed a crust, like a rock layer over burning coal, where heat exists beneath but the surface is cool. As the surface cooled and contracted, cracks formed, creating mountains and caves. As the planets cooled, they began releasing vapors, which formed the atmosphere. With atmospheric changes, gases like hydrogen and oxygen reacted and produced water through massive lightning discharges. Continuous rainfall for millions of years filled lowlands, creating oceans. At the boundary of water and earth, in swampy regions, inorganic compounds transformed into organic compounds, giving rise to life, both plant and animal. Thus began earthly life. All living beings on earth, plants and animals, originated from this crust of the earth through the combination of water and soil, forming mud, then organic compounds. From there, life evolved, culminating in the creation of humankind, the highest and most refined form of life.